Hey guys, this is Clay Gibbons here, and I am going to give you a translation of Aeneid, lines 2.577 through 2.587, in which Aeneas has sort of a moral debate over whether or not he should kill Helen, who he believes is sort of the reason his city is being destroyed, and really, he's not wrong. And so I got a fun little picture of Aeneas about to kill Helen and his mom, Venus, coming in and stopping everything, saving the day. And of course, I got some good censorship because, this is a family friendly screencast. But anyway, let's get to the translation. Okay, so Scile caec columis patriasque Maecenas aspiciet parta quibit regina triumpho. So he starts off with this little phrase that says pretty much one may know, of course, or just of course in this situation. So of course, and these are all rhetorical questions. Of course, will this unharmed woman see Sparta and the Mysian fatherlands? And will she go as a queen with a triumph having been born, having been accomplished? Pretty much he's wondering if Helen, who he does not mention the entirety of this passage because she's not worthy to even be mentioned, is what the book says. He's wondering if she will get to go home. And coniugiumque domumque patres natosque videbit Iliadum turbet Thyrgiis comitata ministris. So, will she see her, and this can be marriage, but it also, in this case, it makes more sense, husband. So, will she see her husband, the house of her father, and her children, having been accompanied by a throng of Trojan women and Trojan servants? So he's wondering, will she get to go home with a huge amount of, pretty much these are slaves, Trojan women and Trojan servants. He's pretty much saying slaves, and also ministries and Iliadum, turbi and ministries, sorry, are ablatives of accompaniment for comitata. Ociterit ferro priamus troiarserit igni Dardanium totiens sudarit sanguine litus. Will Priam have perished by the sword? Will Troy have glown in flame? Will the shores of Troy, the Trojan shores, have sweated blood so many times? And this is future perfect. It's actually syncopated. It should be pseudo werit, but it's changed for meter. And so this is future perfect as well, and so is arserit. And pseudo werit takes the ablative. And that sanguinate is the ablative of specification. It's specifying what the shore is sweating, because it's unusual for a Trojan shore to be sweating, well, anything, because it's sand, but blood, which is especially gruesome. He's kind of painting a really dark picture. But anyway, non ita nam quetsi nullum memorabile nomen feminine poen nest habet haec victoria laudem. Thus it is not, or thus it shall not, or thus it will not. It's not really clear what the implied verb is, but it's probably a form of essay. And here he's answering his own rhetorical questions. So saying, those things shall not be. And for although there is no glorious name in the punishment of a woman, this victory holds praise. And feminea is an adjective, but you say of a woman because femina has been switched out with femineus because most likely because of the meter, and the book says this is really common in poetry. So he's saying it's not really usually honorable to kill a woman, but in this case it is because it's Helen. Extinxisse nefas tamen et sumpsisse merentes. Laudabor poenas animum quex plesse juvabit. Ultricis flammait cineres satiasse meorum. So, as Dr. Jones mentioned in class, there is a line that is corrupted, so nobody's 100% sure what it's what's actually supposed to be written. And this is the line. And there's a funny little Greek symbol that scholars put in to note that this is a corrupt line. And that is not exactly the symbol, but it's as close as I could get on Microsoft Word. So forgive me, Dr. Jones. Okay. I will be praised to have extinguished the unspeakable one, however, and to have exacted the deserving punishments. So these are irregular indirect statement verbs, but they are casual in this situation. So it will be pleasing to have fulfilled the mind with avenging flame, and to have sated the cinders or the burned corpses of my people. He's saying that he not only feels he will be praised for killing Helen, but it will also feel right to him to have avenged his people for killing her. So pretty much Aeneas is having a bit of a dark spell, which is he's having a little rough patch. And sorry this is such a long screencast, but I decided to read the Latin for once, so sorry about that. And have a good day.